So I've been looking to do this Suns rebuild for a minute, man, and we got the D-Book Jalen Green backcourt, the worst defensive backcourt I've ever goddamn seen in my life. But it's 2K, so you know, it might not matter too much. They went out there, they also got Dillon Brooks in that trade, man. They went and they drafted Kamal Maluak. They drafted Rasheer Fleming as well, and they also brought in Kobe Brea. So 3 guys. I really like their games. I think they can be all really good players. And man, this team is just in such a better spot than they were before this KD trade. You actually got some sort of a competent roster, I would say. Is this team good enough to make a playoff push at some type of championship? Absolutely not. They are paying that Bradley Beal money over the next, what is it, 5 years? I'm not really too sure, but hey, they decided that was best for the team. So taking a look at this roster, I really like the backcourt. You know what? I really like the backcourt. I like Grayson Allen, Dillon Brooks, and Ryan Dunn. I really like that 1-2 at the small forward for now. And then the only thing I can see us really upgrading right now is Royce O'Neal. So we have a lot of centers on the team. I don't really want Oso Ighodaro. Now that we do have Nick Richards and Maluak, I prefer to keep Maluak, get him full-time starting or backup minutes. So off rip of this rebuild, I'm gonna look to go get a full-time starting power forward. So maybe Royce O'Neal and one of these backup centers like Nick Richards. So let's kind of see who's here. Aaron Wiggins could be an interesting piece, pretty decent contract, but I'm looking for somebody with like an 80 overall. Not seeing any too great trades here. There's Mitchell Robinson. I really don't need that. I'm gonna see if I can make a trade for Matas Buzelis off the start of this video. I think that'd be a really fun power forward to kind of build with this young core we got going on. So if we could throw them Nick Richards, I would say, hey, that's cool. And then, you know, I'd also give them my boy Royce O'Neal, Rolls Royce. They can't take on Rolls Royce, so I'd have to give them maybe somebody else, maybe an Oso Ighodaro. They still can't take that. I would have to take back one of their players here. Javon Carter, maybe that would be interesting. I'm not really looking to give up any picks here, considering we only have 1, and that still doesn't get it done. So maybe Matas Buzelis is off the table. Wonder what it would take to get Keyshawn George on this team. They would want Dillon Brooks straight up. I'm good off of that. I would definitely give you Oso Ighodaro in this deal. They're gonna say no once again. I wish I had any second round picks, but we just have nothing. I would give you this Nigel Hayes, guys, and they're gonna accept that trade. So we do the first trade of the video, which is gonna be Nick Richards, Oso Ighodaro, and Nigel Hayes for Keyshawn George. What that does is that allows us to open up that backup center position for Kamal Maluak, which I want to get the full-time reps at. And then we add a young, nice up-and-coming player in Keyshawn George, who I like tremendously from the Wizards, and he's 21, 6'8", and he's a pretty solid player. And you know what? I think I'm actually gonna be doing this trade. So Royce O'Neal and Jordan Goodwin is going to be able to lay me Dennis Schroeder and an unprotected pick next year from Sacramento. I think that's going to help us. That's probably going to be a decent pick. And then we add Dennis Schroeder to the team, who can actually play backup point guard for us, which I don't actually hate too much. All right, play progression is here, and we see Jalen Green obviously going up 2. Keyshawn George is up 1. Ryan Dunn is up 1 as well. Jared Butler goes up 1. Since we have 2 backup PGs, again, I could look to go. We just need to get any backup power forward now at this point. So anybody who can just play, give us some spot minutes, I'll take that. So we're going to be doing this swap here. Jared Butler for De'Ron Holmes straight up. Let's do that. And then let's hop into this first year of the rebuild. I think those little minor moves just kind of helps us a little bit going forward. And this is what the rotation is going to be looking like for this first year, man. We got D-Book, Jalen Green, dynamic backcourt. It's going to be scoring a lot of points. Dillon Brooks, a player we could look to maybe move on from at some point, maybe at the deadline, maybe at the end of the year, off season or something. You got Keyshawn George here at the 4, Mark Williams, new center. Off the bench, you got Dunn, you got Schroeder, Grayson Allen, Maluak, and they're going to give this last minutes to Alec Burks that they signed here. I would prefer to give those last few minutes to De'Ron Holmes. I'm actually going to be able to get another first round pick. So we're flipping away Burks and Elfrid Payton, and I'm getting Detroit's unprotected pick and Paul Reed. Detroit's kind of trying to go all in with some vets on their squad, and we're going to be picking up a first round pick. So we have 2 first round picks going into this next year's draft. Pistons and the Kings. That's really nice. And then this should allow De'Ron Holmes to come in here and get these last few minutes. Beautiful. They actually wanted to give it to Mo Bamba. No, I'm good off of that, bro. All right, let's see here. System proficiency with this team is 3.5 stars pace and space. Might be the best bet. We could also go 7 seconds, which I don't hate. Balance is also good. I think we're just going to rock with balance. And then for shot tendencies, obviously book 95, 99. Jalen Green, want to get him up to like an 80, 87. Mark Williams, want him taking a few more shots than that. Keyshawn George is way too low for some reason. Let's get him up to like a 75. Ryan Dunn also, again, way too low. I know he doesn't shoot the ball, but still. Grayson Allen can get up to a 60. And Maluak is cool there. All right, that should be good. Let's get into the season. First game of the year against the Detroit Pistons. Type in the comments down below which I think this first year team record is going to be, as we do lose that first game of the year. D-Book and Dennis Schroeder off the bench having a good game. So does Keyshawn George. I want to see, I need to see Jalen Green average like 22 plus this year. We get a second win right there. D-Book is going to do his thing, 30 and 9. I want to see Ryan Dunn be able to shoot like 36% from 3. I'd be very happy with that. So let's kind of see what these first few weeks of the season look like. You know, the Suns aren't really ever great in 2K, but you never know. This is a new kind of look team, so we could be turning a leaf here. I don't expect to be like a high seed this year, but maybe a play-in team. Looks like Book's going to be that leading scorer every single year. He's averaging, or every single game, he's averaging 26 and 6 to start this season on absolutely insane efficiency from D-Book to start this season. Jalen Green's there, 17 points on pretty bad efficiency, but like Ryan Dunn, bad start for Ryan Dunn as well. Grayson Allen's doing his thing. Yeah, we'll see how this team is at the deadline. Right now, we're going to be sitting at the 6th seed, actually. So not terrible. 12-9. Not the worst record. Let's go to the halfway point of the season, and we'll see where we're at. I, by accidentally simmed one day past the deadline, so I can't make any trades. So we're stuck with this roster until the end of the year, which is not good. But we're 25-27. We had a decent month of January here. Able to pick up some good wins against some of these Western Conference teams. Able to beat Dallas by 7 points right there. That's a really big time win. Jalen Green had a phenomenal game in this one. 36 points. He only missed 4 shots. Able to beat Memphis. That's a go win. Beat Golden State. And then able to beat Minnesota. So some big time wins in this month of January here. Right now we're sitting at the 10 spot. So we are a playing team as of right now. Probably where we're going to end at. We do have the Kings and the Pistons unprotected picks. So right now Sacramento is also a lower seed. They're the 8 seed. So not terrible. And then over there, the Pistons are probably a high seed. Yeah, the Pistons are the 3 seed. So they're going to be pretty good. We are going to have 2 picks nonetheless in this draft. And I'm really upset that I traded went past the deadline because I was going to make some trades here. Brief look at stats here. D-Book there. So good for D-Book. It's a really good season. Really good season from D-Book. Also, you got Jalen Green here. 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. The efficiency has came up, so he's having a really good season. That's a good season from Jalen Green. And then Keyshawn George, 35% from 3, 12.5 points, 3.5 rebounds. He's not bad. Probably more of a small forward than a power forward, but you know. Mark Williams there, double-double, 12 and 12. So really good stuff out of Mark Williams. Dylan Brooks shooting 40% from 3, so he's kind of like the perfect role player to have. Grayson Allen is shooting 40% from 3. I love Grayson Allen in 2K. He always plays really well. And then the rest of the guys here, Schroeder, Ryan Dunn is always just brutal in 2K. I just hate it. I hate the fact that he's so bad in 2K because I like him a lot. And then Malawak's rookie season, he's got 6 points, 5 rebounds, and not terrible efficiency. So Malawak's there. For All-Stars, we didn't have anybody, so no Book, which is kind of crazy to say. First game after upping Malawak's minutes, he drops 23 and 11 right there. So Malawak is definitely going to be a guy to look for. I'm actually going to up his shot tendency a little bit more in this second half of the year because I want to see what he can do with like a 75 shot tendency. So let's kind of see this. In this one, he had 9 and 14, so 14 rebound game. That's really good off the bench. 11 and 9. So yeah, if he could just do something like that, I'd be happy. All right, season is wrapping. Anthony Edwards wins MVP. You don't really see this too often in year number 1. 32, 6 and 4 for that boy Ant-Man. He gets it done. Cooper Flag wins Rookie of the Year. RJ Barrett, 6th Man of the Year on Toronto. Yeah, Wemby winning Depoy. You got Neemias Queta winning Most Improved Player. Jalen Brunson, Clutch Player, and Chris Finch and the Timberwolves win 65 games. All right, All-NBA first team, second team we got here, third team, nothing. Josh Giddey makes All-NBA third team. Okay, boy. And then on the all-rookie teams, man, you see we got my boy Kamal Malawak making second team. He finished the season 6.6, 6 rebounds in a block a game. All right, so we in the plan, like I said, we had a 9 seed, and we went 42 and 40. So we did go positive. Not the best record, not the worst record. Let's see if we can make the playoffs here. Sacramento did finish in the playoffs, and obviously so did Detroit. So we're going to have 2 outside of lottery picks. And one final look at stats. Book actually got himself up to 27 points per game. Malawak got his stuff up, you saw, and then the rest of the guys there. Let's take a look at team stats, kind of see where we were lacking in this whole year. The offense, I'm sure, was decent. And actually, no, it wasn't. We had 18th best offense in the league, which isn't great. And then our defense was about 19. So we literally have a mid-ass team, 500-ass like team. We do have this playing game, so this is going to be interesting against the Houston Rockets with Kevin Durant. They only won 36 games, so we'll kind of see what we can do here. We'll simcast it. We got to win 2 games to make the playoffs, so maybe we can make get 2 wins and make a miracle run. You never know what can happen in 2K. Looks like we are going to be getting this dub here, maybe, and yeah, we are. So we win the first playing game. Okay, Book went for 28 and 7. Okay, that's a good game. Pretty bad game from everybody else, to be honest with you. We barely snuck that one out. This is a huge game against Sacramento because if we eliminate them right here, we get a lottery pick. So we actually really need to win this game, like really, really badly. We're going to cut it to an 8-man rotation. I'm not going to lie. I'm giving Book all the minutes in the world. He's playing all the minutes in the world. So we got to, I didn't even mean to do that. I meant to simcast it and we lost by 7 points. Oh my God, bro. I meant to simcast the game, bro, but we got fried right there. Everyone killed us. Keegan Murray fried us, bro. Jalen Green had a good game. Damn, bro. That sucks because now we don't get a lottery pick as Sacramento makes the playoffs. That's really unfortunate. Okay. Well, we get eliminated in the first playing game, so we don't make the playoffs. That's unfortunate. Sacramento actually won the first round against Minnesota, as we have Knicks and Dallas in the NBA Finals, and the Knicks win in 7 games, and Jalen Brunson wins Finals MVP in year number 1. Upset about the lottery picks, but 42 and 40 in year number 1's all right. LeBron retires, Chris Paul retires, all these guys retire, and they all make the Hall of Fame. Russ and Chris Paul and LeBron. Draft lottery is here. Like I said, unfortunate we couldn't get those lottery picks, but we'll see where we are at. The Celtics at the first pick in the draft. We are picking at 19 and where? 19 and 21. So we're picking at 19 and we're picking at 21. 21 there. Okay. All right, so NBA draft is here, and this is where I could maybe look to make a move or two, decide really what direction we want to go in. Dillon Brooks is the piece who is probably the most likely to get moved just because of his contract, and he's a pretty high overall. We could do Dillon Brooks, Dennis Schroeder in the trade finder with pick 19, see where that can kind of land us. Onyeka Okongwu in pick 4. Whoa, that's interesting. We could go OG and Miles McBride is not bad. Actually, this trade just popped up. Dennis Schroeder, Dillon Brooks, and Grayson Allen for Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin. Wow. Trust me, pick 4 is extremely intriguing in this draft, but Pascal Siakam is a player that can come in and immediately try to compete for a championship with. Power forward was the one position we were kind of lacking last year, and I'll be bringing him Siakam, and not only Siakam, Obi Toppin as well. We're both doing this trade on draft night. Sending these 3 away to Indiana for Siakam and Obi Toppin. Let's pull the trigger on this deal. And we got Pascal Siakam on the team. So now we have a big 3. We have big 3 of Devin Booker, Jalen Green, and Pascal Siakam. I like that a lot. And then Obi Toppin, Keyshawn George. This way now I can maybe change Keyshawn George's position to a small forward where he might be better off at. So let's go to pick 19. See what we can grab here. This guy usually becomes pretty good. Benny Stiers or whatever. He's usually like he's a small white point guard. So he's not terrible. I'm going to take this guy Benny out of Iowa. And then with my next pick, I'm going to take, let's just take Dame Sar. Let's just take the 2 best available. Let's take both of them. I would have really liked that 4th pick in the draft, but man, I think I just want to commit to winning now. Pick up the options on all 3 of these guys. Let's keep pushing forward. Kobe Bryant, I'll give the option to. I like Kobe Bryant. And then I'm gonna pay Mark Williams. He wants 29. I'm getting for 28 million a year. I'd be happy with that. So we're gonna be getting Mark Williams as our long-term center option. And then I still kind of need the backup guard play. Even though we just drafted some, I would still like to get some better players. So let's do some sign-in trades here. All right, I'm gonna be doing this trade Bogdanovich and campaign for Marcus Sasser and a 1st-round pick. I like Marcus Sasser a lot. Spark plug off the bench. I'm going to be doing this for Sasser, and we get another 1st-round pick. And then we're bringing in Pelle Larsson from Miami, trading away Matisse Thybulle and Jonathan Isaac for Pelle Larsson and a 1st-round pick. Okay, so now we have a pretty youthful team, bro. As you take the oldest player on the team is now Pascal Siakam at the age of 32. So we got a pretty youthful team. Luka signs with the Clippers. You got KD going back to the Rockets. Harden goes to the Bulls. That's interesting. Porzingis to the Lakers. Levine to the Bucks. Josh Giddey to the Lakers as well. So Jalen Green up 3 overall is what I do like to see. 91 overall for Jalen Green now. Him and Book both 91. Siakam does drop by 1, but that's all right. You got Mark Williams going up 3 as well. You got Keyshawn George. You got Maluak going up 6 overalls. Toppin does drop, but the rest of these guys do go up. Very nice moves we made bringing in Siakam. I know, like I said, we could have got that 4th pick in the draft. Probably could have traded up to get like Cam Boozer or maybe even Darren Peterson or something. But you know what? I'm happy with the moves we made, and hopefully we can kind of put together a decent season here. As the rotation is going to be this: Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Keyshawn George, Siakam, and Mark Williams. Not the best defensive starting lineup in the world, but we'll see how it does. And then off the bench, we got Maluak as our 6th man. We're gonna have Obi Toppin still, Marcus Sasser, Ryan Dunn, and I guess we can give those last few minutes to Pelle Larsson. System Pro is looking like it's 4 stars pace and space with our new head coach as well. We could run balanced or pace and space. I guess we'll run balanced. And then let's get into simming, bro. 2nd year of this Suns rebuild. We do get blown out in that 1st game of the season, which, like I said, I think this could be a problem. Offense or defense could be the problem. Like, we had Sasser off the bench, Jalen Green, like a lot of guys who aren't good defenders by any means, but hopefully our offense is just going to be too much to handle. That's what I'm kind of banking on here. But if we're not scoring enough, it's going to be a problem, because if we're not scoring, we need to be defending. And so far, it's really not looking like we're doing much of either. Still able to like get some of these weird wins out where we're beating some of the best teams in the league, but we're 5-9 to start, and I don't like that. Good back-to-back wins over the Lakers and the Cavs right there. Devin Booker doing his thing. Big win over the Cleveland Cavaliers right there. Jalen Green went crazy, beating the Nuggets. Okay, so I mean, we can beat these top teams. We're showing that we can. We just can't be dropping games to the teams that we should be beating. Like, there should be no reason why we're losing to Brooklyns and the Sacramentos and stuff, but we're kind of bringing it back together. 40-point win over the Magic right there. Siakam, that is not really what I'm looking for, bro. I would have much rather traded for the 4th overall pick if you were going to do this, but hopefully you can turn it around. So that's kind of great. I want to see his shot tendency. Let's get it up to like 80. All right, let's go to the halfway point of the season. We're 12-13 right now, so hopefully we can kind of see where we are actually as a team at the halfway point. All right, at the trade deadline, and this time I'm going to be stopping it, thank God. And we're 31-21, man. So another good month of January, bro. I mean, they were some pretty bad teams we beat, but you know, it is what it is. I'll take these wins nonetheless. As this is gonna put us at the 5 seed in the Western Conference. In the East, we would be the tie with the 2 seed. But we're the 5 seed, man. 31-20 is a go record. D-Book doing his thing halfway through, 23.5, 7 assists, and like I said, he's even shooting better efficiency than last year, which is crazy. Jalen Green there up to 20 points. Efficiency is pretty much the same as last year, so he's kind of having a similar season. Siakam, the efficiency is good. Like, he's playing well, just only 13 points a game. I mean, I don't know. Keyshawn George, much better season at small forward. I mean, he's almost shooting 50, 40, 90. So outstanding season from Keyshawn George. Malawak in his year 2 is up to 11 and 8. So that's really good from Malawak. He's getting better. Marcus Sasser, 10 points off the bench. Obi Toppin, Ryan Dunn, again, pretty bad stuff from Ryan Dunn and then Pele Larson. We have the 7th best offense in the NBA. So the offense is most certainly not a problem because we scoring the ball. The defense is probably not great though, as yeah, we're actually top 12 defense. That's not bad with a 4.5 point differential, which is actually top 6. So you know what? We're actually not playing terrible. I could definitely look to see a Siakam shot because we got some young players that we're really not playing. So like Siakam and Ryan Dunn and a Pistons lottery protected 1st round pick could land me. Whoa, my God. Holy shit. Listen, I think, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm doing that trade for JB, bro. I get he's making $57 million and it's just going to go up, but I got a 6 overall increase. Siakam Dunn, 2 1st round picks. The Celtics finally looking to move off of Jaylen Brown and you get a good haul in return. I'm pulling a trigger on this trade. Devin Booker, Jalen Green, and Jaylen Brown. Yeah, we're doing this trade for sure. Yeah, I'm accepting that trade at the deadline. Yeah, 100%. Now we got, they want to run Malawak at the 4. Oh, they tripping. Jaylen Brown, 22, 6 and 3 on the season, 50, 40 from 3. And you know what? We're going to continue to go all in. Sam Hauser and Sam Hauser and Deron Holmes for Clint Capella. We're trying to go all in, adding another big to the rotation. Nice bench unit. I like a lot now. And Jaylen Brown is going to help our defense out tremendously. I'm a big fan of that. We can extend Toppin. I'm good off of that for now. Sasser wants 12. I give Sasser 11-7. We'll get him on that. And then let's go to the end of the year with this team. So we're 100% locked in with this new rotation. 390 overalls. Adding Jaylen Brown for Pascal Siakam, I think is going to make a big difference in our team, offensively and defensively. Leading scorer in our first game. He's gonna be putting up 29, 7 and 4. Like this guy Jaylen Brown is one of the best players in the NBA. Like you get the opportunity to trade for him. The Celtics are shopping him. What am I gonna say? No. And I wanted to trade Ryan Dunn anyway. So it's not like I was even like, I had no ties to the players I traded. Obviously I wanted to make it past the halfway point with Pascal Siakam because we just traded for him, but he was only giving us 13 a game. So, and look at this win streak that we've been on. After the Jaylen Brown acquisition, we just beat the Nuggets by 100. Jesus Christ, Jaylen Brown, 36. Yeah, bro, this team is nice now. All right, season's a wrap, and Luka wins MVP with the Clippers. You got Cam Boozer winning Rookie of the Year. So, like I said, probably could have got him, but you know, it turned into Jaylen Brown instead. VJ Edgecombe, 6th Man of the Year. Wemby wins Depoy. Most Improved goes to Devin Carter. Jamal Murray wins Clutch Player, and the Timberwolves win back-to-back Coach of the Years. Do we have any All-NBA players? No, we do not. Cooper Flag makes 2nd team, and yeah, no All-NBA players, which is kind of unfortunate, and no All-Defensive players either. All right. That's fine. So we finished the 3 seed in the Western Conference, 55 and 27 in just this year 2 season with the Phoenix Suns, kind of accelerating their timeline just a little bit. The Bulls won 57 games. They hooping with James Harden and a Kobe White backcourt. Talk about a no defensive backcourt. We're going to be cutting this down to a 9-man in the playoffs. They want to run Rasheer Fleming all of a sudden, who hasn't got run all season at the power forward position. I just don't think that's a good idea. Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Green, that top 3. And then Keyshawn George, like I said, really good season out of him. And then the rest of the guys there. And then team stats, we had top 5 offense in the NBA. The defense got better, goes up to top 7 after adding Jaylen Brown. And we have a top 3 point differential. So we are definitely looking to make a push in these playoffs as we have San Antonio in round 1. And we look very, very good on paper. So do they, though. Unfortunately, they got Wemby. You know, they got Dylan Harper off the bench. Game number 1 is going to be a Phoenix Suns victory. Our first playoff game is a dub. Devin Booker, really good game there. Jaylen Brown, good game as well. We won by 18 points. Can we go up 2-0 in the series? We cannot. They tied at ones. A really close game here, or really good game here. Dylan Harper fried us in this one. Can we win game 3? You know, we cannot. We go down 2-1 in the series. Come on. This Spurs team only won 47 games. We should be able to beat them. Can we tie the series at 2s? And we go down 3-1 to Wemby. That is not what I'm looking for. That's really not what I'm looking for. Down 3-1. I mean, I'll simcast it, but like we should not be getting eliminated in 5 games to a lower seed, man, especially a 47-win team. Can we steal 1 game here? And we are going to be able to force a game 6 at least. Jalen Green with a really good game. Fleming started that one actually at 10-4. Can we force a game 7 maybe? Anything is possible here. If we force a game 7, come on, y'all. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. We got a really close-ass game. The Spurs do kind of pull away, but we do kind of bring it back. It's a 3-point game with a minute left. Let's hop in. Minute 30 left in the game. They got the ball. Dylan Harper attacking Devin Booker. And you know that's going to be a bucket every time because D-Book ain't got no damn defense, bro. Here comes Jalen Green. Jalen Green with the pull-up 3 is no good. Dylan Harper down to Wemby. Wemby with Jalen Green on him. He misses that. All right, we're still in it. Devin Booker with the ball, pushing it up-tempo. D-Book all the way to the cup. Pull-up midi is chicken. Okay. San Antonio with a chance to take the lead down to Wemby and Mar. Oh, my God, he got punched on. Holy shit, he got punched on. All right, here comes D-Book with the ball. D-Book sizing him up. D-Book going past him, gets the layup, and he gets it to go. All right, so again, we need a stop. Got to get a stop here, man. D-Book, I need you to slide your damn feet, bro. Slide your feet down to Wemby. Wemby just gonna go up, and yeah, moderate greened it. Wemby's the best player in the game. Devin Booker, we need a 3. D-Book going on Fox. Jaylen Brown to Rasheer Fleming, who sticks the triple. 76 overall. Rasheer Fleming gives us a shot in this one. Book over to Jalen Green. That's game. All right, we get eliminated here, bro. All right, so we get eliminated in year number 2. Wemby fried us. Jalen Green and Devin Booker and Jaylen Brown all played really well, but hopefully with a full offseason of Jaylen Brown now, we'll be able to really get to our full potential with this team, because I just can't believe we couldn't win 1 round. I mean, that's really disappointing. Lower seeds losing in here. You see the Clippers lost to the 7th seed, so that's interesting. Jalen Green actually played phenomenal in the playoffs, man. So did Jaylen Brown and Devin Booker. They all played really well, so it's just unfortunate. Pacers and the T-Wolves in the finals, and the T-Wolves are going to win in 5 games, and Anthony Edwards wins finals MVP. As you see, KD calling it quits. So does Harden. So does Damian Lillard. Warriors get the first pick in the draft. We're picking at... I don't think we're picking, actually. New head coach did a solid job in this first year. I mean, 55 wins is not too bad at all. We have picked 30 in this draft, actually. If I can move this for a future first, that'd be great, but we can't, so I guess I'm just gonna draft here. Let's take Elston Harrington. Sure, he went to Harvard, so we gotta be smart hooper. Jalen Green actually declines his player option, so we gotta make sure we re-sign him, because it's the point of the video. All right, so I don't have enough money to bring Jalen Green back. I gotta clear up about $17 million. I didn't even know we got Steven Adams, so we're gonna trade Steven Adams for a first-round pick. Sure, I mean, I'll trade the rookie we just got for a first-round pick. Sure, yeah, this is gonna be enough to be able to sign him. We're gonna give him $39 million, and he's gonna come back to that. So we're able to sign Jalen Green just barely, and now we got the books are full. Let's just say these guys should get better, like I said, going into this next year. Don't really need Capella anymore, so maybe I could look to move off Capella. All right, and you know what we're gonna do, bro? I think we're just gonna run double big. I think we're just gonna run the double big lineup, man. Clint Capella and Obi Toppin. I'm going to be able to land Jared Allen here. It's a weird fit. I get it. But like double big, we're just going to be able to have to run. Like, we're just going to do it, bro. I really don't care. Like, I'll have 3 really good centers in the rotation as 2K at the end of the day. Obi Toppin's on a 1-year deal anyway, so let's do this deal. Jokic signed with the Pacers, which is kind of crazy. Huge Grimes went to the Bulls. RJ Barrett went to the Nets. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We want to see a lot of green here, though, because this is big time, and we do. Not a ton of green, but some decent green here. Jalen Green is our best player, technically on paper now. Mark Williams goes up. Maluak goes up 2. George goes up. Fleming's up 4. Benny Stowers is up 5, so we could run him as our backup point guard. So Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Jaylen Brown. Again, the big 3. If they want to start Fleming at the 4, the whole point, I guess, to getting Jared Allen was to maybe run him at the 4. Like, I don't really know what we're gonna do. He is 6'9". I guess we're gonna run Jared Allen at the 4. Like, I really have no idea what I'm doing, but we're just gonna run it and see what happens. So Jared Allen, Mark Williams, George, Maluak, Sasser, Fleming off the bench, and then I'll give this last minute to whoever I want to give it to. All right, coaching system proficiency, 4.5 stars balance. We'll rock with that. First game of the season is a 15-point win, where we see Jaylen Brown giving us 33 in his first game with us. Devin Booker 23-9. What did Jared Allen do? 6-6. All right. Hopefully we can just have like, they can be like a defensive presence, you know? There's Jalen Green, our top guys, Jared Allen. This should just be really good defense. Like, we should just have a really good defending and rebounding team, which is very, very important. I mean, you see Maluak giving you 10 boards. Allen's gonna come in there, give you some blocks, give you some points. It's a weird team, but like, it's 2K at the end of the day, bro. Like, what does fit really matter in 2K? 13-7 to start this year. Definitely our best start to a season so far. 14-8. 14-8 is gonna be putting us at 3 seed. Dallas, the best team. You got Utah over there with a good team, and then we're there. So like I said, man, I mean, subject to change. I could trade one of these big men at the deadline for like a true power forward if I do want to. I mean, we really want to win this year, so I think I'm gonna make this move right now. He's on a 1-year deal, I get it, but still, we're gonna go Marcus Sasser, Pele Larson in a first-round pick for Ty Jerome and Robert Williams. Ty is just gonna give us more offense off the bench. Better, he's like a better version than Marcus Sasser. All right, so deadline is here. Jalen Green is our leading scorer. 22 points. He's shooting 50, 40, 84 split, so he's literally hooping. Jalen Green's there 20, or Jaylen Brown's there 24-4. There's Devin Booker down to 19. The efficiency's dropped, so he's having a down year. Mark Williams is there. Keyshawn George is there. Jared Allen, Maluak, Ty Jerome. And we are the 6th seed. Boy, oh boy, is Dallas so good in this game. All right, one little small move we're making at the deadline is trading Robert Williams for Isaiah Joe straight trade up just to get another shooter in that backcourt. So this is going to be the rotation going to the end of the year. We're going to go 9-man. Extensions we can't get anybody on. We're going to have to pay these 3 guys here. Let's see if we can make some jump up in the standings here as we're trying to make another playoff push here. Good record though. I mean, really good record. We're a really good team. It's just the West is just always loaded, man. When these Western Conference rebuilds, you really got to tighten up and just make some crazy trades to compete because you know how good Dallas and all them teams are, bro. All right, seasons are wrapping. Cooper Flag wins MVP in year number 3. Mika wins Rookie of the Year. 6-man goes to Sohan. Wemby, Nate Ament, Darius Garland, and Jason Kidd. The Mavs won 67 games. That's going to be a problem. Still no All-NBA guys. Unfortunately, you see Ace Bailey making it, and no All-Defensive guys either. But we finished the 2 seed in the Western Conference, bro. 2 seed in the whole entire NBA. It's really just Dallas and then everybody else. We went 54 and 28, so 55 wins last season, 54 wins this season. I'll take it. One more look at stats on the year if y'all were curious. And that is for team stats here, man. We had a top 5 offense in the NBA. Defense was top 7, and our point differential was number 2, right behind Dallas. So it's really just us, Dallas, and whoever else. But we haven't won one series yet, which is not good. Lost to San Antonio last year. No way we lose to them again. We really have to tighten up here. Round number 1, game number 1 is going to be another San Antonio Spurs victory. We lose an OT. Maybe we're just a really bad matchup for the Spurs, man. Cannot beat them as it's a 1-1 series. JB has to go for 40. And we blow them out there. Can we go up 2-1 in the series? We cannot. Jesus Christ, man. What is up with the Spurs against us, bro? What is up with the Spurs against us, bro? Simcast the game 6. I mean, like, what are we doing, bro? We won 54 games. They weren't even close to winning 54 games, and we're gonna get eliminated by them again in year 3, bro. As you just can't make this shit up. Another high seed, another pathetic loss. As this Suns team, we get a guy, Isaiah Evans, killed us, bro, who only got 14 minutes, and we lost again, bro. How many games did they win? They won 47 games again. Like, I'm sorry, bro. That's some bullshit, bro. I'm trying to keep the Devin Booker and Jalen Green backcourt alive, but it's just not working as the Mavs were going to win anyway. Coop wins Finals MVP. Steph, Jimmy, all them guys retire. Man, this is unfortunate. I can't trade Jalen Green or Devin Booker, bro, because it's the Jalen Green, Devin Booker sim. Like, we got to build around these guys to win his championship, man. Maybe we just need more defense, bro. Maybe defense is the problem. I'm bringing back Keyshawn George here. We can offer him that contract. Can I bring back Todd Jerome as well? No way, right? Oh shit, I can actually get both of them back. That's fire. But I'm gonna trade for Concanebo because he's an absolute demon. So yeah, let me get that. We got some 1-year deal guys. Like JB's on a 1-year deal. Jared Allen's on the 1-year deal. So is Kanepo. Malawak is as well. There's no really true power forwards out there. It's all just centers, to be honest with you. Like Jalen Duren, how much better is Jalen Duren than Jared Allen? Like probably a decent amount better. So I think I'm going to be making this trade. Jared Allen for Jalen Duren in a 1st-round pick. I guess just getting better at center, I guess. I don't know. Jokic leaves again and goes to the Warriors. All right, Jalen Green, Jaylen Brown, and D-Book all go up by 1. So we got 3 92s on the team. Malawak goes up 3 as well. We got 3 centers on the roster. Kanepo, Keyshawn George. Fleming goes up 3. Isaiah Joe. I need someone who's making like 30. Like Jalen Johnson. Can I get there with Jalen Johnson? Mark Williams for Jalen Johnson straight up. And a Hornets 1st-round pick. And a Pistons 1st-round pick. And a Bulls 1st-round pick. And we get that done. So 4 1st-round picks gets us a real power forward in Jalen Johnson. Maybe that just allows us to be more versatile. And now that I'm realizing I'm building a whole damn Jalen team. Jalen Duren. Oh, I got to start Jalen Duren, right? Holy shit, I got the whole Jalen team. Jalen Green, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Johnson, and Jalen Duren. What the hell is going on, bro? I think we're better perimeter-centric, actually. So let's try perimeter-centric and see how that goes. First game of the season is a blowout win against Jokic, which is dope. And I think hopefully now Jalen Johnson just gives us more versatility at that 4, because maybe we were having a tough time guarding with a double big lineup. And it's a true power forward who can still stretch the floor as well. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be helping us a lot better than it has been, as we are 12-3 to start this season. So maybe this is the year that we've been waiting for to get a championship, but I don't want to speak too soon because we can't beat the Spurs. So 160 points on the Magic is absolutely crazy. And who's our best player right now? Jaylen Brown's only averaging 15 points a game. That's crazy. You're making $60 million. But we're not here to judge players. We're just here to hoop. So let's go to the trade deadline. Hey, we beat the Spurs. Let's go. Finally. Yeah, okay. So we're at the trade deadline, and this is what I was waiting for, bro. 41-10. Still not the best team in the Western Conference. Dallas only has 4 losses because they got Ja Morant somehow. This is why I hate 2K. Like, they're doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Cheesing, bro. Ja Morant, Cooper Flag, and Anthony Davis. I'm not beating that team. So even if we do make it to the conference finals, we're not beating that team. Like, that's just not happening. One more look at stats at the halfway point if you want to see D-Book, Jalen Green, Jaylen Brown. George has been surprisingly really solid for us. Malawak's our best center. There's Con Canepo as well. Can we extend anybody? Because that would be important to me. I can get Fleming contract, which I guess I'll just do now. I'm gonna probably lose Con Canepo, but like I have to commit to this year. So like we're gonna be losing players anyway, because I have to get a ring. 5th best offense here, 3rd best defense, 2nd best point differential. I just don't think we're going to be able to beat that Dallas team. Anyway, we're going to the end of the year. Just a quick little stoppage there. We are still extremely good. So like it's us and it's Dallas. We just really have to make sure that like we can somehow beat them, because bro, I mean, we have 50 wins in February. You know what I mean? We got a big game against them on March 9th. So we're going to have to tighten up and get this win right here. Can we please beat them? No, we lose by 11. That's concerning. All right, yo, we have 65 wins. We went 65-17 as Coop wins MVP. Back-to-back for him, Brandon McCoy, Mikal Brown, and then yet, oh my God, I don't think I've ever seen a better record from the CPU. They went 75-7, bro. It's the computer, bro. This is not Elon's AI. This is just 2K, weak-ass 2K devs, bro. These motherfuckers is not, this guy made All-NBA first team? Damn, he was hooping. But yo, like, no, this is not AI, bro. This is not Grok, you feel me? Like, this is 2K, bro. Mike Wang. Let's cut it down to a 9, man, I guess. And then let's just check out our stats, I guess, if y'all wanted to see it. Because I don't even think it matters, because we gonna lose. Jalen Green was our leading scorer, so he's been playing really well, man. He's had a great simulation for us so far. And then the rest of the guys, Jalen Brown's making 60 M's, and he only scored 15 points a game. Who we got in the first one? We got LAC. Can we win one playoff series? I mean, Luka and Kawhi. If we lose to them, I'm finna end the video. Okay, we win in 5. Finally, we win a first playoff series, which is just it's surprising to tell you the truth. Jalen Green led us right there. Round 2 against Utah, who has Ace Bailey, All NBA team, and they got Alex Sarr. We should be kind of making quick work of them. Up 2-1, up 3-1. And we get out in 6 games, maybe? Yeah, 6 games. And yeah, here we go. Conference finals against Dallas. They've only lost 2 games. They swept the Spurs. So this is going to be fun, guys. This is going to be real fun. Yeah, okay, let's see. Game 1 is going to be a Dallas victory. And we lose by 13 points. John Morant fries us. We do get game 2. So hold on. We win by 6. D-Book went for 36 points. Thank you very much. Can we get game 3? We cannot. And we're not. Yeah, no. Yeah, we're not happening. Not even close to happening. They swept the NBA finals. Okay, well, that's great. And this is the problem, because we have probably lost all of our players now, or not all lost all of our players. We're definitely losing some players, and Jalen Duren declines his player option, so we are most certainly not getting him back. So, and I can't bring back Con Canepo, so we're losing 2 bench players, or 2 players in our rotation, which is phenomenal. I love that. That's great. It makes me feel real happy inside. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're gonna need a backup center after we get Malawak back. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and if we can win 60 games again, bro. Hopefully Dallas doesn't win 70, but this team has been kind of disappointed me this year. We should still be really good, bro, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, there should be no reason we're not another 60-win team once again, even though we did lose some center depth. But you know what? That's fine. Yeah, we're off to a 12-2 start. So nonetheless, we are going to be good. Please, Dallas, don't tell me they're great. Yeah, we have 3 12-2 teams in the Western Conference. That just shows how fun this game is. Okay, year 5. This is it. This is it for the rebuild, man. Jalen Green and Devin Booker, man. If this wasn't a Jalen Green and D-Book video, I would have been traded one of them. Probably Jalen Green, let's be real. But you know what? It's the Jalen Green rebuild, so we had to keep him around. All right, and he's been hooping too. It's not even his fault. Yeah, Benny, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, you're cooked. I gotta get a big on this team. I mean, it's year 5. I'm going all in. Give me Zach LaVine. Sure. Zach LaVine wants to come in and play for us. I don't even know why he's on a 2-year deal, but or a $2 million contract. But you know what? It's year 5, so this is it. There's no bigs, really. Y'all got no bigs for me, bro. No bigs at all. Are y'all dead ass right now? Okay, well, it looks like we're keeping Zach LaVine off the bench. Hey, 6-man Zach LaVine? Sure, bro. You got it. Help us win a championship. Please, I beg you. All right, Big Coot won another MVP in year 5, and they won 70 games once again. We won 58 games, but there's San Antonio, who had a better record than us again. Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Jalen Brown, Keyshawn George. Keyshawn George has been great this video. Malawak has been great as well. You know what? It is what it is. We had a top 7 offense and a top 5 defense, 3rd best point differential. If we could just somehow upset one of these teams, I'd be so happy. Utah in round 1 should be an easy breezy, a lemon squeezy round, as we do win round number 1. And we have, here we go, San Antonio in round 2. This is where we got to tighten up, y'all. This is where we got to tighten up, man. You know how good they are. They have our number the whole entire video. But guess what? We have heart. We have heart and determination and grit, as we're down 3-2, but it doesn't matter, because we have heart, we have grit, and we have determination. And we be putting in work every single day, as we're going to be forcing a game 7 here. But we already knew that was finna happen, because like I said before, we have heart, we have determination. We have Jalen Green, and he's been putting in work behind the scenes, man. And here we go, game 7 with no problems. We're going to take them out with no problems. We're going to take them out. Look at the blowout, man. Look at the absolute blowout in this game 7, man. Phoenix on their way to their first championship, man. Come on, y'all. Here's Jalen Green. You think I'm worried about the Dallas Mavericks in the conference finals once again? You think I'm worried that they have Ja Morant, Cooper Flag, and Anthony Davis? Of course I'm worried. But guess what? We have heart, we have grit, and we have determination. We have heart, we have grit, and we have determination. We have determination to get swept in the conference finals. All right, that's gonna do it, y'all. Phoenix Suns, Phoenix Buns, as y'all should say, as Flight would say. 58 and 24. I think we won 55 plus games 4 times this rebuild. And it wasn't good enough to beat Cooper Flag and Ja Morant, as this team has won like what, how many in a row? Are y'all shitting me? You shitting you. League history, yeah. Nice three MVPs in a row for Coop, and nice 3 championships for Coop. And the Atlanta Hawks, I just peeped, have been there every single year, and they still haven't got it done. Jalen Green and Devin Booker rebuild, it's dead, bro. So if y'all like this video, man, y'all want more videos like this, man, drop a like, drop a sub, and drop a comment down below what videos I want to see next, what rebuilds y'all want to see next, man. And I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace out.